Aloha. Welcome to paradise. Hawai'i, Hawaii, just outside of Honolulu and the home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Lobos offense takes the field to start this game off. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes. So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to get to it. Then the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, when you go dime, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
He gets a block. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Rainbow Warriors have taken it inside the 20. Power football with the run. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse. Looking to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Looking for a gap. It's Vaughn. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a connection. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down and distances, third downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
The Lobos moving quickly to the line. He'll do it himself. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. Quarterback on the keeper. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. And the Lobos are marching down the field.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Tempo and overdrive.
Third down coming.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
At the 13-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. This drive started about the time Walter Camp invented football, but the defense can finally get a stop on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And we're even here in the first. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Keeps looking downfield. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. On the move, it's Vaughn. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. The Lobos headed quickly to the line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Got it in the middle, it's Vaughn. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Lobos will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. Safe completion on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Wide open downfield. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Lobos will hustle to the line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He'll pull it on the read. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man? Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, shoot up yards, getting a big play down the field.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Finds his target down the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw. Using his feet to buy time. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, New Mexico! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Florida State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Doak Campbell Stadium, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wake Forest. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way. Speeding down the left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hawaii. Not content to get the fumble. They scored with the fumble. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits those uprights right in half. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught near the sideline, it's Dorsey. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. On second down, looking again to throw. Little too much juice on that one from the junior. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll return it from around the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Excellent field position here for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On second down, just keeps firing. Quickly out to the tight end. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. This time it's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab down the middle. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got the quick pass. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
And the Lobos will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Great move there. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. The Lobos want to crank the tempo. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Lobos! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Going up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Spears. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pass picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. They move the tight end all over. He'll keep it himself. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico!
Well, they go back to the option play, and now this is the 2nd time, Pollock, this QB has scored running this scheme offensively.
Yeah, and as a defense, you got to understand when you're playing the option, it's responsibility football. I got to stop my assignment. I can't get caught in somebody else's business. You could tell this defense not really ready for this quarterback run game. They better figure it out, or it's going to be a long game.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Georgia. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the tailback. Discards a man. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a young'un. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. It's caught. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The back goes in motion. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Spears. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field.
First down for the offense.
Give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a 1st down. From the gun, to give, looking for room.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Throws to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is a career game for this linebacker. You don't see a lot of linebackers get 2 picks in a game, but this guy's done it. He's done an outstanding job in zone coverage and in man, and he's showing his coaching staff he's got pretty good ball skills too.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Lobos racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying play action. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
The Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And the Lobos will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Wants to bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Give to the running back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
On the move, it's Spears. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Working that left side. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And the Rainbow Warriors brought to the ground, but not before picking up the 1st. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, going up top. He'll take a shot. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Lobos are in the hurry-up.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible.
He's loose down the left side. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Lobos! That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. He'll start this drive firing. He's got it on the left. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
From the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the offense. Looking to throw on 2nd down. It's caught. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! What a grab and go for the score.
But when you call the wheel route, you need to have the right matchup, and that time they did. It's the linebacker on the running back, one-on-one. He uses his speed, beat him to the outside, and that's about as easy as it can get.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. And the Lobos come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Movement here from the tight end. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
good enough for a first down.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
They'll run it to the right side. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. On the ground, it's Vaughn. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30, it would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Line gets set, first down. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.